Tables are powerful, but that doesn't mean everything should be a table. In the last video, we turned our grades list into a table. In this one, we'll talk about when that's the right move and when a normal range is better. Let's set sail. Anytime you build something in Excel, you're really asking, is this a list or is this a layout? A layout is flexible, and you can place things wherever it makes sense visually. And a normal range is just cells. Excel doesn't assume anything. A table, on the other hand, is structured. Excel understands that each row follows the same pattern, just like we have in our student scores table. Tables prioritize consistency and safety. Each row in this table is the same kind of thing: one student, one assignment, one score. The repetition is where having the structure of a table can help. Just to reiterate, when you look at this data in this table, nothing here is about how it is laid out. It's all about records, and the rows repeat. Ranges are a good choice for small calculators, or summary sections, or even dashboards or freeform layouts. And tables work best when you have a list of data that you may want to sort or filter, and when that data is going to continue to grow over time. Like when you would expect more student scores to be added to this table. The simple rule to guide you is to think, if each row represents the same kind of thing, use a table. And if layout matters more than structure, use a range. Let's take a look at some changes I made to this student score tracker. I added the highest score and the lowest score at the top. This is layout. These are just ranges at the top. And below that, I still have the table. That is our structured data, and that is where the information for the summary at the top is pulling from. This mix is completely normal. You see that I put the average in column F and then proceeded to filter the table. And my label average disappeared when I did that. That's because when you filter, it hides the entire row, not just the table cells. So if I go back to student and clear the filter out, the label for average returns. It didn't get deleted, it just was hidden because the filter was hiding it. So if this happens to you, you can unfilter, and that's why I put the highest and lowest scores in row 1 above the table so that they won't disappear if I filter the data in the table. So the things to remember are, if each row represents the same kind of thing, use a table. If you want to have a nice looking layout, use a range. A worksheet doesn't have to be all table or all layout. You can mix them together. You can let structure be where it helps and keep layout where it makes sense. In the next video, we are going to build a real worksheet from scratch, and we are going to make all of these choices on purpose. So until then, I wish you smooth sailing.